something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That fool was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. Yeah, trick come up. Yeah.
You know what it is, man. We rolling. DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thorozano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. I got a special, not even a guest. I got some family in the building right now, man. Introduce yourself.
You already know, man. Black Deniro, Philly's most underrated. That's what it is.
All right.
A.k.a. D-Boy of the Year.
All right. So listen, we gonna get right into it, and I want to congratulate you. All right. You have a movie on Netflix.
Right.
And it's called Backfire.
Right.
Right. And when it came out, correct me if I'm wrong, was it one of the most trending movies when it came out, or what was the traffic like?
The first day when it dropped, you had to actually search for it.
Okay.
By the second day, it was on the popular page. By that night, it was trending.
It was trending.
And it trended for a month straight.
A month straight.
And it was the fourth most watched movie on Netflix for 24 hours.
Wow. I came across a movie. I was watching TV or Netflix, and I came across a movie. And I remember we did an interview a while back, and you was talking to me, that you was getting ready.
That's when I had Brush Out.
Right. You were saying you getting ready to do another movie that's gonna come out on Netflix, and I gotta say, man, I was extremely impressed with the quality of the film,
right, and
more importantly, your acting skills. You can act, bro. Right. I did not know that. Like. It looked real. Like it didn't even. You were so good that it didn't even look like you were acting. You know how some people, you could tell that it looked. Your reaction to the situations you were in, and just the interaction, it was dope. And it was well filmed. Like the city of Philly.
Appreciate that.
Man. It was well filmed. Now I'm assuming, being from Philly, everybody in Philly opened you with welcome arms and supported that movie. They had to.
The general public.
Okay, well, what about the industry? Your peers, like you repping the city, where they're from and where you're from.
I got a lot of love from the general public. I got a lot of love from certain individuals in Philly. Like, if I can name them, it's sad. I shouldn't be able to name them. It should be so many I don't know.
Right.
But it was Freeway. It was Mike Knox.
Welcome home, by the way.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's three. Hold on. It's two. Hold on. It's about three. It's about 3 or 4 or 5 million people live in Philly. You just named 2 people.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of people reposting and putting it in their stories and stuff like that. But industry-wise, it was no really like my man Tiz 215. He not a rapper though. He a comedian. Right. My man Scat, he's in the movie. But for the most part, man, that's just how it is.
Okay.
Like, no rappers put it up.
Okay, so for example,
cool,
I'm not from Philly. I'm outside looking in terms of Philly. But I saw the movie, and obviously I know you, but I became a fan of that whole movie. It was good. It was well put together. Right. So on the support factor, I called you and said, yo, I need you to come up here and talk about that movie, because that's a big deal to have a movie on Netflix. Like, that's not no normal shit. You can't just go put a movie on Netflix. You just can't. Like,
I was told I wasn't going to have it on it.
Right. So that's a big deal.
People. When it came out 2 years ago, and they was telling me, you don't have a B-list actor, you don't have an A-list actor, the continuity's off, you this, that, and the third, it'll never go on there, all this whole other shit. So
how did you do it? Because I want to offer some inspiration to the audience, because maybe a lot of people face these adversities.
Somebody asked me that on my live, and I told them it was just hard work, and they thought I was trying to be smart, but it was just pushing the movie, putting it in theaters. I rent out the theaters, I rent out the Ritz Theater, I sell it out.
Okay.
At the premiere. I do the IMAX Theater in Delaware. I damn near sell it out. I get in the car, I take it to Chester, Delaware, North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, Jersey, everywhere. Chester. Right. And then I put it on iTunes, Amazon, and on demand and Fios and stuff like that.
Right.
And then Netflix called back and then offered the situation to them.
So did they turn you down initially?
Yeah.
Or they turned you down? But then when they saw what you were doing in terms of you took it into your own hands, and you made them fuck with you. Right. Like, they have no choice. And then they started seeing the numbers and like, okay, we gotta fuck with this.
And then Dave Patton had a lot to do with it. He was pushing it. He had people. That's the one who played OT. He filmed it. That's who shot the movie. And it's crazy like that. But it's crazy how you call. I got a couple calls from you, DJ K Slay, a couple people. I did this radio show in Atlanta. I got to do a lot of New York stuff.
Right.
And it's like, It's cool, but it's kind of embarrassing because I didn't do no Philly, nobody in Philly called me. Like, so, it's not a win for Philly. Like, you said that. You said this is a win for Philly.
It's a win for Philly. So because I know him too. So you telling me Cosmic Kev, QDZ, nobody called you to come to the radio
I
nobody called you?
Q through somebody else that we got a mutual friend that grew up with, and I don't know why I had to do that because me and him supposed to be cool, but I don't know. Not on the no QDZ show. First they told me the movie wasn't big enough 2 years ago. I come back, it's on Netflix. I wrote it.
It's clearly big enough once you get to Netflix.
I wrote the words. I starred in it. It's my music in it. It's, you know what I mean? And I come from the mud. I pay for it. I put it all out.
Right.
Then it was a bunch of political shit. They was telling me, whatever. No QDZ show. No 107.9 or 103.9. No Philly. Nothing.
No Philly press. Nobody helped.
Philly
nobody
press.
Gave you any.
Hip hop since 1987.
Right. That's on a movie that's on Netflix.
Right.
Okay.
I don't worry about that no more. That's why I call myself Philly.
No, well, I have to ask you this. Do you have an issue with somebody up there?
No, I don't care. I don't really.
Right.
It's like they doubting and doubting and doubting. They stay asleep. I'm going to let them stay asleep. And then I'm going to decide if I want to accept the U-turns when I get where I'm headed.
Right. But you know what this is? Unfortunately, with us as a culture and as a race, this is a classic example of whenever you're in the same... nobody in the same city is going to support you like outsiders.
Right.
Me being the outsider in terms of Philly, I'm an outsider. Why am I supporting you and they're not? I mean, I would like to know that, personally.
They think it's controversial. They think it's this and that. It's just facts. When you say stuff like this, they'll look at this interview and say, oh, he up there talking about Philly or he hating. It's like, you're not doing nothing for me anyway. Why do I care what you think? You're either with me or against me. If you're not doing nothing anyway, what makes you think I'm going to not tell the truth? You're not doing nothing anyway.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. It ain't like you was going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know everybody. I know program directors. I know the hosts. I know everybody. Nobody's doing nothing.
And I'm assuming, this may be a dumb question, but you did try to get up there.
I tried a few
get there.
And then I just was like, you know what? I got it to Netflix without them. They don't want to show no love towards it. That's cool.
Right.
It's all good. I'm working on my next one. I got 36 pages to my next joint.
Right. So now you're in the system. So are they going to accept, if it's good, obviously, every movie you put out?
It's easier now because I got a relationship. I got a movie on there that's doing, I'm sure they know the numbers, what it's doing. It was trending for a month and it's still doing good. So I think the only when it stopped trending was that when They See Us came out.
That joint
obviously
was
like bombing.
Yeah, that is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that type of production, that type of money, those type of actors. It was just
right. It's just you,
my brother Squally Guns, and
right.
Dave Patton, and the actors that got hired, and mostly my family, my daughter, and my brothers, and we just put it together.
And you just put it together. Now, what's more impressive to me too is you wrote the movie.
Yeah, I wrote it. Everybody like, you in that movie? I'm like, yeah, I wrote that movie.
You wrote the movie. Did you direct it as well?
No, Dave directed. I co-directed.
You co-directed, but you wrote.
I wanted to take a hat off because in Brush I wrote, cast, directed, starred. I wanted to take a hat off, you know what I'm saying, and concentrate and fall into my character a little bit more.
Right, and you did the music.
Yeah, some of it.
This reminds me of Master P. Like, I got the hookup. Like, you're on your way to like greatness if you just keep.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just keep pushing, because this is a classic example of what Master P did. But I got the hookup, and the downs on all the movies he did about it.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Ice Cube.
Yeah, Ice Cube. It's the same thing. They come out their own pocket. Nobody want to give them no money.
Yeah, cool.
Do it your fucking self, and it blows up, and now everybody's on your Dilsnick.
When you do say something, they think you bitter, you hate, and you sad, you crying. I don't care about none of them. Like,
well, you can't be bitter if like, you're on Netflix.
I got a check coming in.
Right.
It ain't like I paid to put it on there. They're paying me.
Right.
They paid for 2 years.
Right.
For this movie.
So your next movie, are you looking for known actors, or do you feel you need that? Or
I want to work with.
What do you want to work with?
For my next movie, I want to work with one person right now. I'm just going to still use the people that I get from my community with the casting call from the hood and stuff like that, because a lot of those people be in the movies. They just be talented. They just don't have nobody to put no light on them.
Right.
I hired Tony Devin and Dominic and a lot of these Italian guys because I needed them for the movie, and they was great. And we become friends through that. And I got another joint that I'm about to do with Tony Devin that played the mob boss. But for the most part, I think I'm gonna try and look out and grab what's with my man name that's in All American, the one that played Tupac that looked just like him.
Oh, I forgot his name, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah, when I saw his performance in All American, I'm like,
right,
I got something for him.
Now, since this movie dropped on Netflix, have you been getting movie scripts? Because I'm sure people can see your acting talent.
I got a couple. I got some scripts that was okay. You know what I mean? I got some scripts that was not paying. I'm not doing it for free unless it's just somebody like the big dog, like
right.
I mean, like Fifth or somebody saying we need you. I'm not doing it for free because I work too hard.
Right.
I got another one contract. It's called. I was supposed to be doing something with Tony Devin. It's called Dope Unit.
Right.
I'm supposed to get the script for that. We're gonna see what's going on with that. But yeah, I got a few
right.
joints. I like to write my own joint. That way I know what direction I want to take it, and I know how to really, execute my role.
Now, is there any role that you or a part you won't play in the movie? Like, do you have a boundary, or they may want you to put on a dress? I don't fucking know anything. Is there things that you just simply won't do?
It depends on what the bag looking like.
Oh man.
It depends on what the bag looking like.
So you put on a dress.
It's one thing. I'm never kissing a man ever. That's it. I don't care what you paying. I'll just stay broke.
Right. So you would put on a dress?
If the bag was right, what do I put the dress on for? My man Vin Rain's a personal friend of mine.
Well, Vin Rain's caught a lot of flack for that Pulp Fiction when the dudes is ramming him.
He caught a lot of slack, but he got a lot of zeros.
Right.
I mean, if the role was required for that to do that, a lot of people I wouldn't do that. I sold my soul. I see these niggas sell their soul all day in my own way. That I see that they do shit that I wouldn't do. But it depends on what the role was about. What am I doing?
The only problem I have with those type of roles is why does Hollywood always want the black man to do that type of stuff? Though?
Am I acting silly or say I was doing something that happens in the street in the hood that I see that I saw growing up? Now I'm putting this dress on to walk down on some niggas that look like I'm looking like a girl that I'm.
Oh no, that's different. No, I get it.
That's it.
I guess it depends on the shit.
I'm not playing no gay roles. I'm not. Being gay.
That's what I was meaning.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Right.
So,
which is nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
But I'm just to each his own.
Yeah, to each his own. Like I don't have an issue with it. I was just wondering, is there anything you wouldn't do? Because there's certain actors there's certain stuff they just won't do, and there's certain stuff they all in for. So some people they'll do anything. It doesn't matter, check or not. No matter how much the money is. Yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. Just to be, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm doing it for. You know what I'm saying? Put my family in a better position. I'm good though. I had a nice run, man. The movies is a blessing.
Right.
And I'm still doing it. So
right.
I'm good with people, without people, however they want to do it. They want to promote it, they can, they don't. It's sad that it's just embarrassing. Like I said, I gotta do things elsewhere and not in my
hey, well, you gotta
get
you just getting your Ice Cube and rest in peace John Singleton on, man.
Right.
You know, just keep keep pushing. Is there anybody that you maybe looked up to in terms of directing or acting, or who's inspiring you? Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino.
Okay.
I like Quentin a lot. He's probably my number one.
That's your number one?
Of course, Deniro is my favorite actor. Probably Quentin. I like the things that Cube do, because it's like he come from the place that I come from, what Master P do. I like what they doing. I like what Tyler Perry doing, just as being black men and what they doing. So probably the average people like they do, like everybody, like Cube, the Cube, the Master P's, the Tyler Perry's, the John Singletons, of course. Rest in peace, John Singleton. And,
the thing I like about Cube is he's at one point he was typecast. He was only playing like hood roles, but then he can do Anaconda, and then he'll do Are We There Yet? And then he does like war movies, so he has range, because a lot of Hollywood like to put us in only doing street roles. You're only going to be a drug dealer. You're only going to be a killer. There's no lawyer. Why can't you be a lawyer or a doctor or an astronaut?
That's like with my roles. They're not exactly street guys.
That's why I like this movie. It wasn't a hood thing. It wasn't.
I told him I was going to go to the cops.
Right.
In the movie theater, everybody was like, what? Because that'll never happen with me in real life.
Right.
So the things that happen in the movie wouldn't happen in real life, and a lot of people would be like, yo, put me in the next movie. I just want to be the boy to walk down and bang up something. I'm like, why? You could be the guy that go to the store and do this. I ain't going to the store. It's a character. Please don't get the character confused.
He said, I'm not going to the store.
I played Jerome in here. Don't get Jerome mixed up with Black.
Right.
That's going to get you in a lot of trouble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a character. You got to be able to please different cultures.
Right.
That's why average B-list movies be, the dialogue be, you know what I'm saying, we're going to pull up on the boards and bop, and then we're going to slide up, and then the board going to come down. And somebody from a different culture looking at you like you speaking Spanish, don't know what the fuck, instead of just saying regular words.
Right.
Your storyline got to be dope. Your words got to be regular dialogue, and you can captivate different cultures. And
right.
When you fall into that character, you're a character to this culture, that culture, instead of just pertaining straight to the hood.
Right.
You what I'm saying?
No, I got you. So ultimately, do you want to like do like I'm assuming you do. You want to do like maybe if you can get you a blockbuster, a summer smash or whatever.
I want to be rich. I want movies everywhere.
Right. Or if you could recreate one movie, you know how people always like they got Shaft again, like Samuel Jackson's doing Shaft, and he's actually I think it's cool when you do it like this. He's getting Richard Roundtree, which is the original Shaft. Right. He's in the movie. Like I don't know if you've seen it yet or whatever, but
I didn't see it
yeah,
yet,
but the new Shaft is out and it has the original character alongside Samuel Jackson. If you could do a classic movie over, what would that be?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
There's so many good classic movies. I don't know. That's a tough one. It's a tough one because when you do something over, you got to make sure you
got to do it justice.
You can't belly to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That was terrible. Yo.
You can't belly to it.
You can't belly to it. Right.
Right. So I'll probably think about that when I'm long home and you told me I better call you up. I would have did this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this: what's one of your favorite movies?
Oh man, Casino.
I'm
gonna say I'm a bias. I'm gonna say all Deniro stuff.
Oh, Deniro stuff.
I like Life. That's
right.
I mean, Life is a good comedy, but Casino, Goodfellas.
Right.
Of course, Scarface. You know, but it's a lot of Deniro movies. I like Deniro because he got range.
Right.
People always do that Deniro and Al Pacino comparison, but I never seen Al Pacino be funny.
Right.
I've seen Deniro be serious and funny, and I can do both of those too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My favorite movie of all time is Coming to America.
That's one.
I love that movie, and I heard they're gonna do it over, and I'm like, I don't think they should.
Been talking about it
I really don't think they should touch that because the storyline it doesn't make sense to me. How are you gonna do it over? Like you gonna just do the movie over, or it's 30 years later and he had I don't get it.
Yeah, niggas look different and everything.
Right? Why would you do that over? Like leave it.
See how they go. See how it goes.
I just think certain stuff we should just leave it
Eddie
alone.
involved, he might be able to do something.
Right.
Like,
but that's what I mean. If Eddie is involved, he clearly doesn't look how he looked now. So what are you doing over?
Eddie don't look bad.
No.
He might have a son.
He might have it. That's what I'm thinking. He's gonna have a son, and then
because I'm doing part 2's everything. Part 2 of Brush, part 2 of Backfire. So it's just down the line.
Right. All right. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I just hope they do it justice. Because, for instance, I like you know about the movie Superfly, the original movie Superfly, right? So they did it. They had the nerve to touch Superfly, and then they did it in Atlanta. They had the nerve. It was in Atlanta.
Right.
Why would you make a movie that was based in Harlem about a cocaine dealer in Harlem from the 70s? Even the terminology is out of context. Nobody says Superfly anymore. So why would you name a movie in this era Superfly when nobody uses that dialect?
Right.
It's a cultural. It doesn't make sense no more. You know what I mean? It's like calling it Jive Turkey. You know what I mean? Like we don't even talk like that no more. So why would you make a movie like that now?
If they was going to do it, they could have just probably.
I was so disappointed with that movie. They just.
I didn't see it.
You don't want to see it, and I watched the movie and it was terrible, man. They just fucked up a classic. Like I know Gordon Parks probably rolling around in his grave now. Right. You gotta be, because that shit was terrible. It's terrible. And no disrespect to Atlanta, but you cannot do a movie like Superfly, something that was based in Harlem, in Atlanta.
Right.
That don't make you can't do that.
I gotta see it.
It's like trying to do the origins of trap music in the South Bronx.
Right.
I
feel you.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Or the origins of cheesesteaks in fucking Kentucky.
Right.
Not Philly.
I feel you.
Yeah, so that's what I mean when people just blatantly disrespect cultural guidelines.
That's why I would be careful on what I would try to do over.
Right. You just, or you do Boys in the Hood in fucking Hawaii.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Like, no, I'm just, you're like, why?
I would have to be.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think of something.
Right. So
right now I'm sticking into to my plan and the joints that pop in my head.
Right. Yeah. So just be very mindful if you do ever touch a classic, please, for me. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, I would have to think deep on it.
Yeah, think deep on that. So, are you still doing music for a lot of people that don't know? Yeah.
Well, I'm still doing music, but this is my last year of doing music.
Well, why do you say that?
See, I'm gonna be putting out videos. Like I got a CD out now called No Help Needed.
No Help Needed.
That's
okay.
on Spotify, Amazon, all that, iTunes. And No Help Needed, I shot 6 videos off of it. and I'm gonna shoot another 5.
Okay.
But I got enough music to put videos out for 2 years.
Wow.
My last 2 projects is gonna be a song, a CD that I'm doing with Goods the Animal,
right?
Battle rapper. Me and Goods doing a CD. There's probably gonna be no features on there. We got one with Freeway, and I'm gonna holler at Don Q and see what he wanna do.
Right.
Just be them 2. And we probably just wanna have a couple
right
joints on there, and I'm gonna do a CD for my man Stiz that got running the Battle Academy in Philly. But that's it. This year I'm done. I'm just going.
So after that you're just literally not gonna record it anymore.
I'm cool. Unless you paying me to come do a feature or a show. Other than that, I'm not going to the studio saying, okay, I'm coming out with Black Deniro, new this, that, and the third. I'm done. Because it's like,
do you feel
all them years of rapping, no deal. 5 years of making movies, deal.
Right. Well,
it's a no-brainer.
Right. Well, we are in an industry where you don't technically need a deal. You know what I mean? In terms of music.
All that years of rapping, a little bit of money, 5 years of making movies, whole lot more money.
Whole lot more money.
Whole lot more meetings.
Right.
Whole lot more views. Whole lot more publicity.
Right.
Whole much more recognition.
Okay, I get that. But what about just for the love of you? I just like doing music, so I'll just keep doing music.
I do the love with my videos that I'll shoot the songs that I already got recorded.
Right, okay.
I ain't doing no new joint.
You ain't doing no new joint. No, unless there's a return and a financial gain to be had.
Unless somebody say, we signing you, we want you to do that, then hey, the bag always talk.
Right.
That's different.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm just asking the questions, you know? Because some people, they would do music regardless, whether they was getting paid or not.
I ain't going to keep on beating a dead horse. You know what I'm saying? I still get money off of you,
right.
iTunes, YouTube. I just did a couple features. I did like, this whole year, I probably did like 15, 16 features.
Right.
So I still get feature money. I still do shows and shit like that, but it's just not, it's just a different type of money.
Right, right.
It's a different type of communication with these people that I sit down with.
Right. All right. Now, I got to ask you this. You're from Philly, so I want to get your personal take on this. So I had Cassidy up here. He was talking about the battle. And, you know, Cassidy, for everybody that's been under the rock, if you follow battle rap, Cassidy and Goods battle.
Right.
And the first time from what I witnessed, this is the first time in the history that I've seen Cassidy have a battle rap where someone actually, it could be debated whether he lost or won. It was always unanimous with him. Like, it was no question, and there was nobody ever saying, oh, he lost and that was that. So, how do you feel about the battle? Did you see it?
I was there.
You was there?
Yeah, I walked out with Cassidy.
You walked out with Cassidy.
Yeah.
Now, you're from Philly, and like I said, I had Cass up here, and I told Cass, I said, you know, Gilly, shout out to Gilly, he said that he was rooting for Cass, and he said he was even being biased because he's from Philly,
right.
And he said he even told Goods he don't stand a chance against Cassidy. Mm-hmm. And then he said when he saw the battle, he just basically said, Philly, we got to take this L. Your boy lost.
Right.
Like, where do you see it?
At first, in the beginning, it was a battle I couldn't call.
Okay.
I usually can call them drinks from my perspective.
Right.
I'm good with both of them. Naturally, I knew Cassidy for years. Me and Goods became extremely tight over the last 4 years or so. That's like my brother. We good. I saw it like Cassidy lost because of how battle rap is today.
Okay.
If it would have been how we used to battle back in the day, rap,
right,
then Cass would have won.
Right.
But when you watch these rappers, like, you know, I'm a big battle rap fan, and I'm cool with a lot of them. So when you watch Shotgun Suge, K-Shine, Goods,
mm-hmm.
Avert, Hitman, Ball Game, they all got slogans.
Right.
Ball Game, DNA, K-Shine, zip them up.
Right.
DNA, get them the fuck out of here. You got it. You know, Cassie don't have a slogan.
So do you feel that's like being repetitious? Everybody have a slogan. Everybody's doing the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not that. It's just it's a different culture.
Okay.
Like, I'm cool with Mook and all of them. Mook might not agree with this. But if you put me and Mook get on songs, I'm gonna either leave Mook or we gonna bang it out.
Okay. You
put me on a stage with Mook, I'm gonna die.
Right.
You can't do that. That's not my lane.
I got you. Right.
So when you know that world, it's certain things that they say. Like, they know Goods is going to come out with I got a car over here, I got a house there, I got a girl there. And you're like, I wonder what y'all thinking about. He's like, this is just some of the shit I think about when these niggas rap.
Right.
You know he's going to do that.
Right.
You might not see it coming. So the crowd is going crazy because he got him with it, and they didn't see it coming, but they know that's what he do.
Right.
So that's why the crowd's going crazy. But
Right.
Cassidy looking at it like, why are y'all going crazy? He's not saying nothing.
Right.
But they're going crazy because he just snuck that in on them, and they knew it was coming. They was waiting for it, and they couldn't catch it.
They couldn't catch
They didn't know
it.
when he was going to do it.
Right.
Or you ain't broke, and they can stop. And the crowd going to say, but you broke. Because it's things that they make up
Right.
in that culture that you have to understand.
Right.
That you have to be able to see, this is how they do things over here. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? DNA's going to say, get them the fuck out of here. It's like, no, get that hat the fuck out of here. Get them dirty ass sneakers. You know what I'm saying? They know it's different things that you do. You can't just go and rap.
Right.
They
have trademark things that they do.
Yeah,
right.
It's trademark things, man. Everything changes. I was stuck in a position where sometimes where I used to be like, yo, I hated rap to a point because it was like, damn, everybody sound the same. Everybody doing this, everybody doing that.
Right.
But at a certain point, you got to be like, damn. Even with fashion, I'm like, man, all these dudes dressing alike. Everybody dressing alike.
Right.
But when I was coming up, we was all dressing alike.
Right.
It was a polo shirt, some Timberlands, and some Guess jeans with the pencil pockets.
Right.
So that was our era.
Right.
If you can't adjust to it, what's going on in that battle rap, then it's not gonna work. And to me, they both my mans. No disrespect. Cash don't gotta get mad and say nothing. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I just feel like if it was straight rapping, you the one. If it comes to the culture and how they do it in the URL and Battle Academy and all that other stuff, then you lost.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you ever plan on getting in the ring?
No.
No, that's not your thing?
They know I call Beasley and Smack to get in that joint any given time. I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
Because it's different.
Right.
I know enough to what you call it, but I'm different. My brain is not the same.
Your brain is not the
As far
same.
as remembering the whole 7-minute rap and all that shit, I can't. I got 1,000 raps. I couldn't spit 16 for you right now.
Right.
If that was the case, you know what I'm saying? I just
Right.
get rap so long. It's hard for me to stand on stage and remember all that
Right.
shit.
Before we get out of here, you're from Philly, so I want to know who are your top 5 Philly artists of all rappers of all time, from your perspective.
Me.
Die line.
Me.
Because he spits hot fire.
You know what I mean?
He just die line me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm listen, man. I'm dealing with my team, man. I'm dealing with me.
You support who support you,
love, man, and it's good. It's all for that. I'm like, I listen to certain people. I listen to my team. I listen to Digits.
Okay.
I listen to G19. Say Slide. The young boys coming up from uptown. My brother Squally Guns. I listen to Freeway still. Freeway is my man. It's like he's just on a different level, type of, genuine love type guy. As far as music right now, man, that's just it. There's a couple dudes that's making some noise right now, a little bit of noise right now. Sim Santana making some noise. I like his song. I just want to see how far he go and see what he can do with it after that. You know what I mean? Because everybody can make that one song. What do you got after that? That's just my opinion. But no, I don't got no favorite joints in Philly.
Okay. So before we get out of here, man, is there anything else you want to cover or share with the people that we haven't talked about?
Go to Netflix, watch Backfire. Go to YouTube, type in Black Deniro, Deniro. Check out There's More to the Story. That's currently at 11 million views. That's my first short film.
All right.
Brush at 1.2 million views. I wrote, cast, directed, and starred in both of those. They both on YouTube. Go to iTunes, Spotify. Check out that No Help Needed CD. Get on YouTube and just check out all the videos I shot for it. But, you know what I mean? Stay tuned for the next movie that's coming. I'm already digging into it.
All right.
Just go on Netflix and check this joint out. That's it, man.
And the next movie, man, I need to be in the movie, man. But I ain't going to no store.
You want to run down and bang
I want to run
somebody?
down and bang some DJs up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they whack. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right, man. That's what it is, man. DJ Thoro, man. Black Deniro. Make sure y'all go see that movie, Backfire. All right? It's on Netflix right now, man. Y'all got to go support a real one, man. All right? Support who support you. Go check out this movie, man. And like always, you know what I'm going to say, right? When you see us, when near us, let me pay respects. Yeah.
10 minutes, 20 minutes.